Appa, call the ball boys. Así que ya. Yang tikang sila mi. Kaya ni. Sama lima. Mali mali sila mali dah.
We are back at the Kuman Lampak main stadium. It is time for a massive Manipur derby in the I-League 3 playoffs as KLASA FC take on Tidim Road Athletic Union, the hosts. The KLASA, they arrive with momentum growing strongly behind them after the opening playoffs with a disciplined goalless draw against FC Bakpat of Benares. Victory over TRAU FC in their last outing. Organized defensively and clinical in attack, the KLASA have steadily emerged as one of the strongest contenders in the playoff race. For Tidim Road Athletic Union, however, the situation is becoming increasingly urgent. They began with a 0-0 against Sunrise Club Orissa, but suffered defeat against Bakpat FC in their previous fixture, leaving them still searching for their first victory of the playoffs. Another difficult result today could leave them with serious ground to recover in the race for promotion. 33 degrees centigrade is the temperature in Imphal. It's quite humid than the usual days. Bright sunshine, clear sky. Now this is what makes the derby football so compelling. Form, momentum and league positions often fade into the background once local pride enters the picture. Now Manipur rivalry ready to ignite once again in Imphal. The afternoon sun hangs brightly over the Kuman Lampak main stadium. And the shadows beginning to stretch across the pitch as the clock moves closer towards the 3 p.m. kickoff. There may not be a packed stadium, but there's unmistakable tension in the air. This is more than just another playoff fixture. It's a Manipur derby, a meeting between two clubs carrying local pride, ambition, and the pressure of promotion football. One final composed moment before the intensity, emotion and pressure of this derby take over. The referee in charge is Ashirbad Kanungo, assisted by Rohit Pandey and Imran Tadokod, and Manbir Kalyan is the fourth official. Joined by the two captains for the toss, Thiam is leading TRAU FC and Sanatan Singh is the skipper of KLASA. Final words exchanged with the match officials, a quick as we step closer to kick off in this important derby in the I-League 3 playoff. A decent atmosphere building around the stadium as KLASA and TRAU carrying very different pressures into this contest as KLASA arrive with confidence and momentum after their impressive victory over TRAU FC. And TRAU, meanwhile, still searching for their first win of the playoffs. They know how important this afternoon could become for their campaign. The handshakes exchanged, the focus sharpening, and kickoff now only moments away. The journeys of these two clubs through the playoffs have unfolded in very different ways so far, but both know how important this derby could become in shaping their campaign. KLASA FC have steadily built momentum and confidence with every passing game. They began the playoffs with a disciplined goalless draw. For TRAU, the campaign has been more frustrating. They opened with a 0-0 against Sunrise Club Orissa in a match where chances were limited before suffering defeat against Bakpat FC in their second outing. The final moments now at the Kumar Lampak, arms locked together, final instructions delivered. One last push of belief before this Manipur derby bursts into life. This is match number 49 coming your way, only on the YouTube channel of Indian football. For KLASA FC, it's about carrying momentum forward and strengthening their position in the playoff race. And for Tedim Road Athletic Union, this feels like a crucial afternoon, an opportunity to reignite their campaign and finally get their first victory on the board. The huddles break and the kickoff is moments away in Imphal. And here we go at the Kumar Lampak main stadium. The whistle sounds and this much anticipated Manipur derby in the I-League 3 playoffs is underway. KLASA FC carrying momentum and confidence, and TRAU FC carrying urgency and desperation. The local pride on the line, promotion hopes in balance, and 90 massive minutes now to set into motion in Imphal. It's KLASA on the attack. Early defending to do for TRAU. They try to play out. It is Thiam. On to Raj. The build from the back. On to the number 6, Loan Gamba. He takes the aerial route, searching for the run of Dia. Well, the keeper comes out. Yumna Monis and Hijam Shital leading the lines for TRAU. Both the teams unchanged from their last encounter. KLASA in their familiar 4-2-3-1 with Sanatan in goal. Zidane Thomas, the two fullbacks, Kabiraj and Shahbaz in defense. Bijo Jenis in the middle of the park. Rajdan and Langamba will operate down the flanks, and Johnny Com is leading the line. Pravananda will operate in the hole. And for TRAU, Dia and Shekhar will look to provide the width with Alan Colasso and Longamba, the two holding midfielders. Akash Mitei, Thiam, Dhananjoy and Raj forms the back line. Sapam Singh in goal. And that's how Saran Singh shaped up in a 4-4-2. A quality midfielder during his days, Saran Singh, an AFC A license holder. He's played for Niroka. The arch rivals has played for Churchill Brothers. On the TRAU side, for years, have been under the tutelage of Nanda Kumar. Almost guided them to their first I-League title as well, back in the 21-22 season. And on the decided day, last quarter at the Kishore Bharati Kriyangan in Kolkata, they lost to Gokulam Kerala and had to give up on their title hopes. They lost 1-3 on the decided day. And Kamran Tosanov had a brilliant season. And Vidya Sagar Singh ended up winning the Golden Boot by scoring 13 goals. We had a top Indian goal scorer that season in the I-League. It's Shekhar. Good ball played across. Chance here for TRAU. Shahbaz just letting Sanatan to come out of his line. Shahbaz Khan up against his former team. Rose to prominence while playing for TRAU FC. Johnny Com as well was part of TRAU last season in I-League 2. So both of them up against their former teams. KLASA looking much sharp when they enter the final third. This is Jenis. He scored the third goal for KLASA against Chaigaon, which was a 1-3 victory for them. Rajdan Singh scored a brace, even though Midul gave Chaigaon the lead. Kangmei Rangmei has overseen one of the most disciplined campaigns in the playoffs so far. Calm on the touchline, organized tactically, and clear in his team's identity And he has guided KLASA into a strong position with solid defensive structure and growing attacking confidence. The victory against Chaigao FC in the previous game only strengthened the belief surrounding this side. And opposite him stands Saran Singh, coaching a club with deep history in Manipur and Indian football, but now facing the difficult challenge of rebuilding momentum. TRAU are still searching for their first playoff victory, and this derby already feels hugely significant in determining whether their promotion hopes remain alive. So you have the two local coaches, two very different journeys, and one massive derby occasion here at the Kuman Lampak Stadium. The KLASA have looked extremely balanced tactically throughout the playoffs. Their structure without the ball has been one of the strongest in the competition, remaining compact between midfield and defense, and also transitioning quickly into the attack once possession is won. Just like this way, TRAU wins possession, tried to play it through for Sheetal. The pass was intercepted. That was Thiam. He loses out. It's Bijo. Bijo. Pushed from behind. Earns a foul. Alan KLASA. Sapam. Is Dhananjoy. They desperately need a victory. Just 1 point from 2 games. A win this evening will take them to 4 points. And FC Rangdai also on 4 points, just like KLASA. A Sunrise Club have defeated Chaigao 1-7 in the morning fixture. They are now currently on top of the points table with a very handsome goal difference as well. And FC Rangdai are playing the same time at the Sai Stadium against Bakpat FC of Banaras. Tries to adjust himself with the bounce. It's Monish. Monish keeps going from the byline. Cleared away just in time. Beautifully done by TRAU. Looking to keep the ball moving. Loyan Gamba. The possession is quickly wrestled back. A good start to this Manipur derby already. Both the teams looking very clinical. There's the header. Both on a mission. Good build-up by KLASA. The cross was very inviting. Early signs from the side from Bishnupur. TRAU are known as the Tidim Road Athletic Union. The cup set up at the Tidim Road on the way to the Imphal airport. There's a free kick. Foul is won by KLASA. Their structure without the ball has been one of the strongest in the competition, remaining compact between midfield and defense while also transitioning quickly into attack once possession is won. And their ability to stay disciplined while still creating chances has made them difficult opponents for every side so far. What can they make of this free kick? Oh, testing time for the keeper. Comfortable height for Sapam. Now out ball. Pravananda is waiting for players to arrive. Johnny Com was present. Rajdan, who was a trailing runner. Throw in for KLASA. Too much power. Sapam Singh onto a safe pair of hands. KLASA. Alan KLASA. Dhananjay. A good play from TRAU. He keeps going. KLASA. Rajdan. Taken off Bijo. This is a good chance. Shot on the turn. It took a slight deflection. Straight to the keeper. This is a one-on-one chance. What a vital tackle. Otherwise, he could have been in the clear. Oh, now chance to shoot. Tempting bounce, sat up nicely outside the penalty area. Pravananda is causing some issues for the TRAU defense. Corner for KLASA. TRAU, they continue to rely on technical quality and midfield control, traits long associated with Manipur football, as they attempt to move the ball patiently and build attack through combinations and stretch opponents using width. However, the lack of victories so far means greater urgency is beginning to creep into their performances. And Derby football, though, often changes tactical patterns quickly. They got to defend this corner now. Bijo, decent from set pieces. Bijo lifts it towards the back post, was looking for Shahbaz. There was the sunlight troubling him somewhat.
상금지 옵션 비어. 아웃로네.
Beautifully managed, but they still have the ball. Pravananda quickly onto the heels. KLASA looks to go direct down the middle and from the wide areas. I wonder how long this plan gonna work. Got to try and play to the feet. As the playoff continue, squad depth becomes increasingly decisive. The demands of tournament football are relentless, physically, mentally and emotionally. Quick recovery periods and high pressure situations and the intensity of every match mean coaches increasingly depend on the full strength of the squads rather than simply the starting 11s. Oh, great pressure into a great area. Kept his composure well, Dhananjay. The ball recovery has been so quick from KLASA. That was Janis. Look at the ball retention, so quick from KLASA. Now shaping up for a shot. Couldn't really connect. Langamba. Tried to test the keeper from distance. Couldn't catch it clean. Between the lines. Good first touch from Rajdan. Oh, wonderful nutmeg. Rajdan. And feeds Johnny Com, who couldn't get past that marker. Shot in the foot now. Bijoy. Bijoy gets it back. Appeals of handball. Not given. End of the first quarter. No goals yet. Managed a couple of goals, KLASA, in the first half in the playoffs. Both in the third quarter though. Not quick starters, both these sides. Rajdan. Twinkle-toed one. Will be another free kick. That was Hijam Sital. Pravananda. Thomas Singh to take this throw in. KLASA have benefited from consistency and strong collective organization. While TRAU may now need fresh energy and impactful performances from their bench players to reignite their campaign in tournaments like these, and substitutes often become match winners, particularly during tense derby encounters where the game can open up later on. That's poor, that's stray. Miscommunication from Shahbaz. Gives a throw into TRAU. It's Raj. The playoff standings are beginning to tighten, and every fixture now carries enormous importance. The KLASA have steadily built momentum after beginning with a goalless draw against Bakpat FC before securing a convincing victory over Chaigaon. Now their unbeaten start has placed them firmly among the strongest contenders for promotion to I-League 2. And Tidim Road Athletic Union, however, the pressure is much greater. A draw against Sunrise Club Orissa, followed by a defeat to Bakpat, mean they are still searching for their first win of the playoffs. And another setback today would make the road ahead increasingly difficult for them. And that is what makes this derby so significant. Beyond local pride and the massive playoff consequence attached to the result. Prepares for a long throw. It's Thomas. A lot of options in the box. Jidan is one of them. One of the tallest players in the field of play. And no damage done. They'll regroup again. Two red shirts are pressing forward. Now back to the TRAU defense. Sapam. We saw Chaigaon FC in the morning rewarded for a good press. The skipper got the goal. A few places in India, they share a football culture as rich and passionate as Manipur. And football here is woven deeply into everyday sporting life. Good piece of defending, Thiam. Yumna Monis. TRAU was struggling, not managing to win those 50-50 battles, which is very crucial in a derby game. It's a matter of pride. The bragging rights are up for grabs. He stays onside. It's a good-looking ball. Could have finished it first time. One shot. Blocked off by TRAU. Good work by the TRAU defense, and now can they turn defense into attack in the blink of an eye? They need more support from the front line. They got to commit more numbers up front. Did well is Dia, the side stop goal scorer with 3 goals. Fazlur Rahman on to 4 goals of Sunrise. And Engson Sin of Bakpat FC is leading the chart with 6 goals. Dia has been very instrumental for TRAU in the group games. Dia Singh. TRAU will certainly rely on him for goals. Tried to become a bit more extravagant. Didn't work. Individual play. Was the tackle perfectly timed? Yes, says Ashirbat Kanungo. And immediately signals for a goal kick. Thiam. Oh, saw the keeper slightly off his line. Tried to catch him off guard. It was the right idea from Shekhar. And now a counter is on. Rajdan, he's got 2 for support. Johnny come to his right, tries to pick him out, but the weight on the pass, so heavy. Rajdan Singh has been one of the elite attacker. The contribution of Manipur football to Indian football has been immense over the years. And numerous players from the state have gone on to represent major clubs and national teams, while the local football culture continues to inspire younger generations across the Northeast. And matches like this derby perfectly capture that passion. There are 2 clubs competing not only for points but for pride and identity. The table already shaping up. The Sunrise Club seems to be one of the strong contenders to qualify for the I-League 2 next year. Akash Mitei. Defensive work from him. Jenis. Can he come up with some quality from the corner? Jenis delivers. It's away. That's quickly taken. Now it's building up. It's TRAU. Is he onside? No, he isn't. The flag immediately went up against Monis. Offside by a couple of yards, the number 11. A very direct attacker, as it seems. And I-League 3 has become a hugely important competition with Indian football pyramid. Rajdan. Can he weave his magic spell? Thomas. Short passing. Again into the danger zone. Somehow it's been dealt with by Akash Mithe for a corner. KLASA are dominant in this Manipur derby. You're having the Lions' share of possession. There's variety. Training ground trick. Now the cross is not allowed. Blocked off. And then a giveaway. Kabiraj. Overcooked delivery. Goal kick for TRAU. They got to try and take some time on the ball. KLASA seemed to be in a very good rhythm. It's an interesting run. Gets his foot across to Dhananjoy. Langamba with that run from the left corner for KLASA yet again. Many clubs, the promotion to I-League 2 can completely transform their future, improving visibility, attracting investment and strengthening the youth development and raising professional standards. And he set some standard from this corner. Langamba tried to finish it off on the rise, but the connection wasn't proper. And every time the ball comes out, KLASA having the numerical superiority. They're getting onto those second balls a lot more quicker than the men in red. Shahbaz. A flag will eventually go up. That was Dia. And more importantly, the tournament expands football opportunities across the country instead of football remaining concentrated only around traditional powerhouses. And competitions like the I-League 3 allow clubs from smaller cities and regions to dream bigger and compete professionally. And every playoff game therefore carries enormous significance. And not only for results but for the future direction of entire football projects. It's Akash Mithe. The players rushing in. And that's the first corner of the game for TRAU. They've earned something for themselves. I haven't seen them come into the attack much. Whenever they got to the ball, they've tried to go direct, play for those route one balls. Let's see if they can find a goal from this corner. Thiam, the captain. Thiam's corner. There's the header at the back post. Went over the crossbar. And just at the cusp of the first drinks break, TRAU had an opportunity from a corner. Otherwise, the first half an hour, without a shadow of doubt, belonged to KLASA FC. They looked the better side. Good organization, discipline in shape. Just the decision making sometimes in the final third let them down. A lot of work to do for TRAU. So at the drinks break at the Kumalam Park Stadium, it's KLASA FC 0, Tidim Road Athletic Union 0. The TRAU FC, once part of Indian football's top tier, now reeling in the 4th division. We always expected the club to go high up and achieve good results, but it has only gone downwards. They came up with a lot of promise, with a lot of intent. The 21-22 I-League season almost created a fairy tale story, just like Aizawl FC did in 2016. The Malabarians nicked it on the last day. And I still remember Komran Tosunov had to join the Tajikistan national team for the FIFA window, and he missed the last game against Gokulam. Otherwise, the Tajikistan forward was in smashing form. Lovely fake. Searching for the top corner. That was overhit. The uncapped Indian footballers in tournaments like the I-League 3 are incredibly valuable. Many players competing here come from football communities where exposure to high-level football remains limited. And the national tournaments therefore become platforms where careers can suddenly change. The strong performances can attract attention from the scouts, coaches, and clubs operating in higher divisions. But beyond visibility, these matches also teach players how to handle pressure and maintain consistency and compete in demanding football environments. The growth of Indian football ultimately depends on expanding opportunities for players across every corner. Oh, the ball was put into the danger zone. Signals a corner. And after the drinks break, you might see TRAU. They find some rhythm. Now, this is what the stoppages do. It can affect the momentum of the game. And the team usually on the receiving end starts dictating the tempo immediately after the drinks break. Rajdan. Sheetal. Of Indian football ultimately depends on expanding opportunities for players across every corner of the country. And competitions like these are playing a major role in that process. And the KLASA FC's rise reflects the continued strength of grassroots football in Manipur. Another good ball whipped in. Rajdan in a tussle with Thiam. Call came in for the keeper. A slight mishap. The defender left it. A bit of a communication issues at the TRAU defense. Still no such big openings from either sides. A draw not helping TRAU anyway. Dhananjoy. Akash Bitei. Thiam. Thiam once more. Alan Kulaso. Dhananjoy. There's the turn. Is that a foul? Nothing doing, says the referee. Now breakaway move. KLASA, Rajdan Singh. Johnny Com is onside. He's drifting out wide, still holds on to the ball. Pressurized by Dhananjoy. But still he has it. And onto the path of Loyan Gamba. Pravananda. Shabaz plays it across to his partner in defense. Zidane. Again, that switch was poor. And more importantly, the KLASA are still representing the emergence of newer football. The rise is not accidental, it is built upon the years of football culture, community passion and player development within the state. There was a time when TRAU stood proudly among the recognized names in Indian football, from competing strongly in the I-League to earning admiration for their fearless style and a local talent development, of course. This is a free kick from an interesting position for KLASA. The club helped showcase the quality of players emerging from the Northeast and earned respect for competing against bigger and more established football institutions across India. Kamei Joy Rangmei keeps a closer look. The head coach of KLASA, the pioneer of Manipur football. A battle between the two AFC license holders. When it comes to coaching, Kamei Joy Rangmei, much more experienced than Sanan Singh, has played more top-level football than Kamei Joy Rangmei. Here is the free kick. That's ill-directed. It was never going in. No joy for either sides from the set pieces. Even the corners have been off the mark. improvement in the way TRAU operate after the water break. They are now making entries inside the opposition's half a lot more confined to their own half in the first half an hour. That might be a part of their game plan as well. They need to be careful. The KLASA are very dangerous in one-on-one situations. A regulation time of just 5 minutes left to first half's play. No goals yet. Football can change very quickly. Financial challenges and competitive struggles, and shifting football structure gradually pushed the pyramid, eventually bringing them into the League 3 environment. Perhaps that is what makes their current journey so emotional as well. This is not simply about another season, it's about rebuilding identity and restoring prides, and then attempting to climb back towards the levels where the club once belonged. Fourth time now in the first half. I've seen a TRAU player running into an offside position, mistiming the runs. KLASA looked very smart in organizing their defense. TRAU have eaten into the ball possession a whole lot more after the first half an hour. Was he brought down? Just shied away. He tried to get away from his marker and penalized. Yumna Monis wins a free kick for TRAU FC from a promising position. And we have the first booking of this game as well. A KLASA player booked.
Yellow card 43 minutes. 5.
Number 25, Zidan Singh, receiving a yellow card. Over this free kick is Raj. Let's see who takes it. Went with his left footer, way off the mark. Needed a better attempt than that. Now the game plan could have been slightly better. Thiam. That back pass is always risky, but did Bell, Lo and Gamba. Free kick went TRAU's way. Dhananjoy. We hardly had any stoppages in the first half's play. Not expecting much of additional time. Not more than 2 minutes. It could be 3 minutes for the drinks break. should be flagged off.
Additional
Just a
time,
couple of
2
minutes added on.
minutes.
120 seconds for either side to take the lead before heading into the dressing room in this important derby clash. In discussion, the referee Ashirvad. He's going to start with a drop ball. Dhananjay. That's far overhead. Never going to get there. It's been a measured approach from both the sides. Expect the second half to be a lot more happening, a lot more interesting. You might see TRAU go all out in the fourth quarter. On that ground, KLASA are on a much safer zone. They would try to just avoid a defeat. But for TRAU, it's a must-win game. They've already dropped 5 points from the first two games. Thiam with the free kick, too much of height. Has the keeper lost it? A foul on Sanatan, and there goes the half-time whistle, possibly. A sigh of relief in the end for the KLASA defense. It's been a very tactical half of football, even though KLASA had the lion's share of the ball in the first half an hour. And eventually TRAU clawed their way back after the first drinks break, but no such big openings. It's been a timid affair when it comes to creating goal-scoring opportunities. Don't go anywhere. Interesting 45 lies ahead of us. Stay tuned. We'll join you shortly.
Boleh mu ai mu hayeng. Hadina le dah hayeng namu. Pesta mu bunga pun. Kuna kau kuna buo. Se asyik puasa kalau tak tahu. Nangi buo wali ye.
nâng ngày ngày thay quay cả giờ quay lại được là tôi thui cái đầu của mẹ ai yêu nó bài ai yêu đây lấy được rồi 25
Welcome back. You are watching the I-League 3 live from the Kuman Lampak main stadium in Imphal. It's KLASA FC taking on TRAU FC in the Manipur derby, which remains finely balanced at 0-0. And it has been a cagey and tactical first half with very few clear-cut opportunities at either end. The KLASA FC enjoyed greater control and possession during the opening stages, moving the ball confidently and dictating much of the tempo early on. But after the drinks break, TRAU gradually worked their way back into the contest, and their midfield began seeing more of the ball. The intensity improved and they started competing far more aggressively in key areas of the pitch. The derby tension very much visible, and neither side willing to give away too much. We're all set for the second half to resume. Everything still to play for in Imphal. The referee Ashirbad Kanungo is all in readiness. He checks his watch, waits for the signal from the match commissioner, and he blows the whistle. We are underway. Now, the first half was played with caution from both sides, very much reflecting the pressure and importance of this Manipur derby. Clear chances were limited and defensive organization remained strong, and neither team wanted to make the first costly mistake. Here comes the first costly mistake. Chance for TRAU, waits and makes it count. Kidim Road Athletic Union in the lead. What a start to the second half. Not even a minute on the clock. And within the first 30 seconds we have a goal. And this Manipur derby is up and running. It's TRAU FC who are in the lead. It's Dia Singh, the number 7, who gets his 4th goal of the I-League 3. His first goal in the playoffs. A big mistake committed by the KLASA defense. Look at that. 3 of them back behind the ball, still couldn't prevent Still couldn't close down Dia Singh.
Score for TRAU FC by
And we did expect the second half to be
jersey number 7.
a lot gonna open up. We expected the teams to go all guns blazing, and TRAU with a very strong response. In search of the equalizer, Langamba. Chance for a header! Pushed away. Good work from Sapam Singh. KLASA FC are also making their intentions clear. They're not going to give up without a fight. And it was a cross sent in. The header just kept away by the goalkeeper. This was the goal once again. Brushed off the challenge from Shahbaz, checked his run, took a look up, and then a cool and calm finish. Bakpat are leading 2-0 against FC Ryangdai at the side ground. Here is the corner. That was a dangerous ball. Back-to-back crosses, this time a hit from far out. Out of play for a goal kick. Good start though for the hosts. Chidim Road Athletic Union taking up the responsibilities to host the playoff rounds. The Group A matches were hosted by FC Rangdai. TRAU FC getting the hosting rights for the final round. Oh, that's painful. Should be a card. Yes, it is. Johnny Com commits a foul on Dhananjoy. He's clutching his ankle. The referee seeks for medical help. The KLASA, even though looked the most settled side during the opening stages, their possession play was calmer. The midfield controlled tempo effectively, and they spent longer periods inside the TRAU half. However, despite that territorial dominance, they were unable to convert control into goals. Now, one of the major shifts in the game came after the drinks break, where TRAU gradually clawed their way back into the contest. The midfield intensity improved and they began winning more second balls, and overall rhythm of the game started becoming more balanced. The tension of derby football has clearly influenced the match so far. The players are competing aggressively. The goal within the first 30 seconds of the second half must have settled quite a few TRAU nerves. They won't have to overcome it now. And now getting in behind. Dangerous entry, Modus. Good take from the goalkeeper, Sanatan Singh. And tries to release Langamba, who couldn't keep it in play. Now, one goal could completely change the emotional temperature of the contest if KLASA finds their way back. This was the cross from Yunam. Went straight to the keeper, close to him as well. The opening goal became enormously significant. For KLASA, victory could strengthen their playoff position considerably. And TRAU, they desperately need 3 points to revive their campaign, which is why the first breakthrough completely reshapes the final stage of this derby. Kabiraj.
Bola, Ellen, take the ball. Guys, it's too far, too far. Ellen, too far.
But that slipped through, keeper off his line. Brave goalkeeping. Wonderful from Sanatan. Tried to bail his team out. Yumna Monis and Sanatan both went for that 50-50 ball, and it came off worse for both. Now the medical team quickly is stepping in. And we do hope it's nothing fatal. Both receiving treatment. Just the kind of start TRAU expected in the second half. A win will take them to 4 points from 3 games. They'll go level on points with KLASA and FC Ryangdai. A win for Bakpat and they go to 6 points. A point ahead of Sunrise Club Orissa. Bakpat FC are most likely to win against FC Ryangdai unless something miraculous happens in the second half. And look to distract FC Ryangdai at the side turf. They played constantly at the Kuman Lampak. Play resumes. Good to see both of them back onto their feet. 10 minutes of play gone. In the second half, it's KLASA 0, TRAU 1. Kabiraj, Gamba. Langamba, it's a good looking ball at the back post, kept in play. Could be a chance, has it gone in? It just stayed out. Shouts of handball from Johnny Com. The assistant referee signals for a corner. It's all happening here at the Kuman Lampak main stadium.
Handball nahi hai. There is no reaction time. The ball is directly come to his body.
That's too high. There's the header. Right from the edge of the 6-yard box. Thomas putting it over. TRAU FC will play FC Ryangdai next. 9 a.m. day after tomorrow. It's going to be a very interesting game, but they need to win this contest, which can make things very interesting. A yellow card for a reckless challenge on Langamba. A TRAU player booked. The Sunrise Club will take on KLASA, both at the Kuman Lampak. And Bagpat will play Chaigao at 3 p.m. Kabiraj. He quickly takes this throw in. Shabaz. Janis. Will he get the return? Was held behind. Held from back. Was manhandled, which is why free kick for KLASA. This is from a shooting position. Johnny Com might take it. Can they make this free kick count? Kabiraj and Johnny Com both involved, Bijo as well. But one of them walks away, leaves it for Johnny. He's got excellent vision, the young striker. And Johnny Com gonna step up. And Johnny Com takes it. Catching practice for the TRAU goalkeeper. Tried to switch it out wide.
Careful.
Shabaz. Manipur derby at the hour mark. TRAU FC in the driver's seat. Langamba. Quickly challenged. Possession lost. Dia is on, turns back, tees up a shot from a sharp angle. He goes too acute. Monis. The first touch made the angle slightly challenging for him. It's Loan Gamba. That should be seen away by Shabaz. He plays with a certain motivation to prove himself against his former team. The match is into the fifth quarter where TRAU found a goal. Twisting and turning one way then the other. Couldn't catch it clean. Still appealing. Johnny Kong. Referee not interested. He was asking for a foul. That's a handball. Another Manipur derby. FC Rangdai against TRAU. Day after tomorrow. That's a 3 p.m. kickoff as well at the Kumalam Park. Challenged is shrugged away. And the ball eventually crossed the line for a goal kick. And he goes down immediately, Sapam. TRAU player down in the deck as well. It looks like the call is for the stretcher. Well, that's not a good sign if you are a TRAU fan. A forced change is getting ready. It's the number 15, Sheetaljit, ready to come on. And the number 6 goes off. Loyan Gamba, a forced change
Substitution
from Saran
for
Singh.
TRAU FC. Jersey number 6, Akoizam Loyang Amamaite out. And jersey number 15, Atom Sitaljit Atom in.
Monis. Cross takes a deflection, it rises up within the keeper's reach. A few words exchanged as well, Sanatan. Has he handled it outside the line? That's the appeal. It looked like he's in, very much in the line.
अंदर में तो क्या वो खींच के आएगा
यार मैं समझ रहा हूँ इसने हवा में देख लिया आपने रेफरी का पोजीशन देखा वो स्ट्रेट लाइन है
फिर भी वो बाहर अंदर आ रहा है ना
ठीक है अभी वो उसने पोजीशन उसने एक्नॉलेज कर दिया उस चीज
क्यों जंप कर रहा है अंदर में तो क्यों जंप कर रहा है
Sheetal, he loses out. 20 minutes play already gone. That's poor from TRAU. They seem to have gone into a shell after scoring that goal. A change is lining up for KLASA. It's the number 18 who's coming on. Both teams started unchanged from the last games. Langamba tried to find Johnny. Both looking to link up, both trying to get their acts together. But compelled to play it back. They are desperate for an equalizing goal before the second drinks break. Good first touch. Langamba creates room for the cross, but the goalkeeper kept his eyes on the ball. Good outing from Sapam Singh. He's been very busy in the second half. Now the change is taking place. Pravananda has been taken off.
Hey, number 6.
This was the first change for KLASA in this game. The Pravananda is off. Mutum Arvind has been brought on. That's clearly a foul. Free kick again from a gettable distance. Will we see Ronik Singh come on? We need to wait for that. Bijo. He's got a menacing left foot. It's still Bijo in the mixer. No nonsense clearance. Urging for a run. Will he stay on? Straying off instead. Alan Colasso. The deep lying midfielder went up. It's a fine ball played through. He rounds the keeper. The last ditch defending in the end. That lead almost extended by TRAU. Terrible defending this evening from KLASA. Well, the keeper was beaten, but Shahbaz clears it off the line. It has gone in favor of a KLASA player. Thomas goes towards the byline. Thomas, not the greatest of clearances, not the greatest of balls either. Buys the throw in. The KLASA will keep the pressure on. Quick feet. Rajdan hangs it up at the back post. Clearance just in time from the TRAU defense. Now he will take his time. Good deep defending by TRAU. The referee is having a check. He calls for medical help. It's not required. And he immediately gets up. The number 29 Shekhar. Attack is still on for KLASA. This is on the counter now. It's 2-on-3. Support also arriving. Reinforcements arriving for KLASA at the back. Oh. Ran out of options. Ran out of ideas. More movement on the bench. Ronik is on, so is Tej Kumar Meitei. Ronik and Tej Kumar comes on. Rajdan makes way. Had a very subdued game, Rajdan Singh. The hero of the match from the last game.
60, Sarangthem Rajdan Singh out. Jersey number 11, Tej Kumar Meitei in. Jersey number 9, S. Johnny Com out. And jersey number 16, Ronik Singh Morangthem in.
It's the second drinks break of this game before the game enters the last quarter. Instructions from both ends. The TRAU will look to keep things tight at the back and hit them on the break. And KLASA will go all guns blazing. You expect TRAU to stay in the half a whole lot more. But they can be very handful on the counter. And the temperature reads 31 degrees centigrade. We are at peak summer. Because of the humidity, the officials decided to provide drinks breaks. We haven't seen that in the opening 2 match days. The temperature was much forgiving. We've had rain as well on match day 1. In both the fixtures, in fact, today we've had water breaks, even in the morning. And as they say, morning shows the day. Right from the start, it was a sunny day with clear sky. We've had 8 goals in the morning fixture. The Chaigaon FC couldn't manage to compete against a very strong Sunrise side, were very physical. So it's the last quarter. Shabaz. Dia. Good takedown, Yumna Monis. Raj. Two more changes gonna come up for TRAU. The 9 and the number 10 is ready. Afridi and Biplop there. Two forwards gonna make way. That's refreshing from Saran Singh. Another diagonal ball. The offside flag went up and the two changes gonna take place. Afridi and Biplop there will come on. And off goes Shekhar. And the number 7, of course, Dia Singh, the goal scorer.
Double substitution for TRAU FC. Jersey number 29, Shekhar Tenshubam out. Jersey number 9, Afridi Buyamayong in. And jersey number 7, Moirang Tem Dia Singh out. Jersey number 10, Biplop Pay in.
And they have equalized KLASA. And TRAU was playing with fire time and again. You cannot go into a shell after taking the lead. And they had to pay a big price. KLASA FC are right back in this. The Manipur derby is not done yet.
KLASA FC by jersey number 11, Wahengam Keskumar Maite.
KLASA a lot more attacking in the last quarter after conceding the first goal. That drinks break stoppage yet again changed the momentum. And now TRAU showing signs. That was Raj. They got to show more character. TRAU. Manipur derby into the last 10 minutes. It's KLASA FC 1, TRAU FC 1. Dia Singh's goal cancelled out on the 79th minute mark. Yeah, that's what I did mention. The drinks break, that stoppage, it gives a psychological advantage to the team that stays on the receiving end. And that's exactly what happened right after the drinks break. Within the 5 minutes, the KLASA have managed to find their way back. TRAU have made a couple of attacking moves. Afridi and Biplop. Will be interesting to see how they combine within the game.
Substitution for KLASA FC. Jersey number 5,
Change
Nimombom Kabira
taking
Singh
place for
out.
KLASA.
Jersey number 13, Nongthongbom Chapes in.
Ningthongam Japes comes on. He was brought on in the last game as well. Two more changes. Dhana and the number 27, Nelson. A forward and a midfielder coming on. Dhana and
Double
Nelson brought on.
substitution for TRAU FC. Jersey number 12, Isam Sital Singh out. Jersey number 27, Moirang Tem Nelson
The cross is inviting.
in. Jersey number 11,
That was
Jimna
travelling.
Moni Singh out. Jersey number 77, Dhanachandra Mutum in.
तो किसका बचा इनका?
They were shaping for a long shot. Blocked off. A counter could be on here. TRAU. They still got to believe in themselves. Sanatan. He's back towards the keeper. Nodded into the final third. Into the safe pair of hands of the keeper. And a free kick goes their way. They're not happy with the referee's call.
This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable at this moment.
Frustration from the technical area. Somehow it's been cleared. That's a good run. He stops nicely. Here is the shooting space. Onto the 14. Gamba towards the byline, almost close to the second goal. KLASA. It was a great build-up. The Manipur derby really getting interesting in the closing stages. Flag down once more. This is TRAU. Dhana lets it run for the number 8. Oh, the keeper lost it. Almost scrambled over the line. The second time a goal line clearance. The keeper lost it. Completely cleared off the line. This time by Thomas. Dhana just playing it fine for Alan Colasso. That was a good shot. Good pressure last minute. Seven minutes additional time.
Additional time, 7 minutes.
This Imphal derby still has a lot of time left.
चलो 7 मिनट ले लिया चलो चलो गाइस
7 minutes added on. Janice up on his feet. He's been asked to go towards the touch line to receive treatment. Oh, turns away from his marker. Get up, says immediately. Still about 5 minutes left in the match. Corner kick for TRAU. Can they find a late winner? Started the second half on a high. Can they end the game on a high? As they say, all's well that ends well. Punched on. Right on the edge. It's 1v3. Still manages to hold on. A man racing through the middle. That should be a foul. Rightly spotted. Will be a booking as well. Still about 4 minutes left. This is a free kick for KLASA. Can they score a late goal? Player booked. Bijo. Have been asked to go a few steps back. Bijo with the free kick. Strong hands from the keeper. Back in the territory. Good clean catch. Again a yellow card. There's a free kick. It's a fine ball played through. It's clearly on Ronek. Can he seal it for KLASA? Overplays it. Shows a bit too much of the ball. Keeper takes it off his feet. Langamba. Raj. Alan Colasso. On to the last few seconds of this game. The Imphal Derby is staring at a draw. Both heading towards the first draw of the season. Chance for the glance. High boot. That's clearly a foul on the keeper. We always call that a keeper's territory. Sanatan Singh held on to it. He receives treatment. Great third man move from KLASA. Is this the final chance? TRAU got to hurry things up. Draw means KLASA will go level on points with the league leader Sunrise Club. The club from Odisha will stay on top by the virtue of a superior goal difference of +6. KLASA a +2. Can TRAU spoil that plan? Snatched clear. It's 2-on-2. He's got Ronick to aim at. He makes the late entry. Langamba. Langamba went off balance. Play still continues, surprisingly. And that is that. And the Manipur derby ends in a draw. Early in the second half, within the 30 seconds, TRAU got the lead via Dia Singh. And on the 89th minute, 79th minute mark rather, that goal was cancelled out by KLASA. And both the teams had to settle for a draw. As TRAU still remains winless in the final round. And now on 2 points from 3 games. And KLASA, their second draw of the playoffs after a win in the last game. That takes them to 5 points level with Sunrise Club Odisha. The full-time scoreline at the Kumalam Park main stadium, it's KLASA FC 1, TRAU FC 1. Thank you so much for being with us.